ever wonder where all these weird food trends and supplement trends come from? Before they come to your grocery stores or to online ads, they come from here, Natural Products Expo West. Once a year, over 100,000 people come here to pitch their business. It's all trade, so not anyone can just come here and visit. You have to be in the industry, and if you're manufacturing those products, if you're selling and marketing your own brand, or if you're investing or buying these products, you'll be here to see what's next in food and beverage trends. Oh, and moi! If you're new to the channel, my name is Tero. I'm originally from Finland. I'm a Finnish farmer turned into a fungi-loving entrepreneur. I live now in Austin, Texas with my kids and my wife. I'm also the founder and CEO of Four Sigmatic. I've been coming to this Expo West event for 11 years, and this is where we got a big break. The company was founded overseas, and we brought it to the US, and we came here to mingle with the Americans to bring our products like mushroom coffee and other mushroom supplements to the American market back when nobody was selling mushrooms at all. If you're new to the channel, we make videos about families, business, this and that, health and wellness. But in this video, I really want you to understand where your food comes from and what can you learn from it. It's kind of a weird industry. It's both inspiring to see where entrepreneurs create trends of the future, but it's also kind of a dark and weird place how trillions of dollars is made with packaged foods and packaged beverages. So come join with me and see what this fuss is all about. By the way, people call this the Super Bowl of food and beverage just because it's so big and it happens once a year. But personally, I've been coming here like 11 years, and I think this is more like the Burning Man. First of all, it's very hard to get tickets here. Once you get here, there's traffic everywhere. It's hard to get in, actually. And then you're walking a lot. You can't find your friends. There's no self-service. Everybody's peacocking with their branded outfits and art cars. And it's very hard to get food and water, which is crazy because it's a food and beverage show. But to actually get normal water and normal food, it's almost impossible. And you can't pay with money. It's all trader because it's like a trade show, so there's no money accepted really. So to me, this is more like the Burning Man of food and beverage, but people call it the Super Bowl of food and beverage. As you can see, this is an absolute zoo, and that's actually one of my least favorite parts about the Expo West. The amount of packaging waste and people here is ridiculous. Also, the cost of attending is out of this world. So the amount of wastage for the environment and money are ridiculous. I also don't like the fact that every year, roughly 50% of these businesses seen here will go out of business and will not come back next year. So there's a huge rotation of companies being formed and going out of business. But what I do love is the innovation, the people, and it's kind of like a summer camp. I get to see friends I only see once a year from different companies. Okay, this is calm before the storm, a few hours before the expo doors open. As you can see, it's pretty empty, and the reason is that in the natural products industry, everybody gets shit-faced. The Natural Products Expo West is the #1 place of all the expos in Anaheim of consuming alcohol by far. So people come here, they party, and then they're hangovered. And then in a couple hours, these halls will be full of people. It'll be mayhem, but right now people are doctoring their hangovers. Also, the crazy thing about the financials is that here you have a double booth and then there's a single booth. Each single booth is like 10K, double booth is 20K, and if you have a corner, it's more. And you'll see other booths that are even bigger, they might cost 100,000. And if you put a shelf here or you build like a custom branded booth space, it could be 15K for a little shelving that you can get at IKEA for 200 bucks, which is insane. That's why at Four Sigmatic, we used to always build our own booths from like an old barn door that we found and went to Home Depot and made it the night before because they're just stupid expensive. But that's like, there's money being made at these massive industries in all kinds of ways. And sometimes the best people or the people that make the most money are not the gold miners or the entrepreneurs. They're the people who sell the picks and shovels, if you know what I mean. Every year, Expo West is full of big trends. And usually a few years later, those big trends become part of mainstream America. One year it was fake meats, the other year it was CBD, and then it was beef jerky. This year, I was happy to see that real food is back. Milk, for example, that's been said to be evil for the last few years, was popular again. Similar vein, soda and coffee were very popular. There was like a lot of better for you alternative sodas and coffees, and that was kind of hilarious. On the health side, gut health and mushrooms keep growing. Adaptogens and nootropics were still kind of a niche thing. But there was more things on longevity, so metabolic health, people were worried about glyphosate, so those were kind of some of this year's trends, I'm always curious to see what becomes big soon after. As one summary, you could say that the food and beverage industry, or the consumer packaged goods industry, is $1 trillion industry. So somebody's making money. When you go to your local grocery store or wherever you buy foods and beverages, somebody's making money. It's like slivers of money per purchase, but it compounds. The scale is massive. And in places like this, the American dream, or Finnish dream, comes together where people are trying to innovate and create the better future of tomorrow. But on the way, a lot of these brands create a lot of waste. This one event alone creates so much packaging waste, and a lot of these businesses fail. So out of the thousands of exhibitors, a lot of them end up going bankrupt. So like with any industry, especially any like massive $1 trillion industry, there's a good side and a dark side to it. In the good side, there are these American dreams that get built, and a lot of better for you foods get innovated here. But on the negative, a lot of people end up going broke and losing their money. And a lot of these products are actually not that healthy. Even the word natural products is so weird. Nobody knows what it means. So as a summary, hopefully this helps you understand where food and beverages come from and how weird of an industry it is.